Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Thursday, the 26th of March. With Robert Murray McShane, we're working our way through Paul's letter to the Ephesians. Today, the final chapter, chapter 6. And in verse 10, he warns us and says, "Finally, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes." And then he goes on and describes what the armor of God would look like. But as I was reading it, I thought, that's not something that we like to focus on. It's not something we like to think too much about. The fact that we need to put on the armor of God so that we can take a stand against the devil's schemes. I think we buy into our society's notion that once you've reached a certain point, life will be good from there on. It'll be a bed of roses, and they all lived happily ever after. It's not they all lived happily with many, many struggles and many challenges from then on. That's not what we're looking for. But that's what life is like. And he says there's going to be struggles against the devil. The devil's going to have schemes, and it's going to affect you. And so when life is complicated, don't be surprised. And I think that's an important encouragement for us, because sometimes we think when life is complicated, when I'm struggling, when things aren't going well, when it seems like the wheels are coming off, that must be, I've done something wrong. People will often blame you, point fingers at you. If you trusted God, it'd all be smooth sailing. That's not what Paul says. And so as we go through life, yes, it is complicated. The devil is there. We do need the armor of God. We are going to struggle time and again. Sometimes we'll fail, sometimes we'll succeed, but we need to keep on going. And ultimately, we don't trust in our armor. We don't think, well, I've got this on, I've done that, so now I'm actually fine. Or I haven't got enough armor, I can't do it, because it's ultimately not up to us. And that's what Paul says in verse 10. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. We look to God. We trust in God. We say, God, you're the one with the mighty power. I want to be in you. I want to trust in you. And I know that you can and will protect me. You will defend me. You will hold me. You will deliver me. You are the rock on which I build my life. So that is an encouragement as we face the challenges of life. As we do recognize the devil's schemes, we ultimately say, God, thank you that you have won the victory and that I can be strong in the Lord and in your mighty power. It's not mine, it's God's. That is our hope today, through our lives, and into eternity. Be blessed.